Today we will discuss about looping statements. So loop means what? Loop means it is a statement that executes repeatedly. So looping statement executes several times. Repeatedly means several times. For example, while is a looping statement, so I can call it a while loop. For is a looping statement, this is a for loop. So these two types of looping statements we will see in the algorithms. Today we will learn about while loop. So what this while loop does? So while loop repeats or repeatedly executes a group of statements as long as a condition is true. While loop repeatedly executes a group of statements as long as a condition is true. So how can we write this while loop in Python? If I want to write this while loop, while, and then I will write condition, then I have to write a colon 1 2 3 4. I have to give 4 spaces, then statement 1 I can write 1 2 3 4 4 spaces, then statements 2 I can write. So this is the way I have to write the while loop. There may be possibility for several statements like this inside while loop. So how to understand this while loop? While, that means as long as this given condition is true. So what happens is, first this condition is checked. If this condition is true, then it will enter while loop and it will execute the statements 1, statements 2, statements 3, all statements, and then it goes back and tests the condition again. If the condition is true, then again it will execute statements 1, statements 2, statements 3, then it will go back and test the condition. If the condition is true, then again these statements are executed and again it will go back and check the condition. Once the condition is false, then it will come out of this while loop. So like this, the statements which are written inside the while loop, this is statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, etc. These statements are executed repeatedly based on the condition. So as long as the condition is true, all the statements will be again and again executed. Once the condition is false, we will come out of this while loop. And also another point is, after the condition we have to write colon, and then here every statement must start with 4 spaces before them. This is called indentation. Indentation means leaving 4 spaces before the statements, that is coming under indentation. When you leave 4 spaces, that means these statements are written inside while loop. That is the meaning of that. You have written these statements inside while loop. These statements belong to while loop. So that is the meaning of these 4 spaces. Now, to understand this while loop in a better manner, we are going to write an algorithm to generate numbers from 1 to 10. Algorithm to generate numbers from 1 to 10. First step is start. Then here you need not provide any input to the computer, because already you have to generate the numbers from 1 to 10. You know that. So you need not provide any input to the computer. Inputs are clearly given in the problem. So what is the first number you have to generate? That is 1. So what you have to do means this data, this 1, you have to store in one variable. Say I am taking like this, x is a variable. In this variable I am storing 1 is equal to, single is equal to means store right side value 1 into left side variable x. In other words, I can say 1 I am storing into memory. The memory name is x. Okay, fine. Then the next step. In the next step, I am supposed to print this 1. So what I am doing is, I am writing like this, print x. So print x means display x value. It will display 1. After displaying 1, we want to move further to display 2. Then we want to move again to display 3, 4, 5. So how can I get the next number from this x? By adding 1 to x, like this, x plus 1. So x plus 1 means, suppose x is already 1, x plus 1 is 2. That result again you have to store into x. Why? Because this x value will be now 2. Then go back and display x value. Now x value will be 2. It will display 2. Come down, 2 plus 1, 3. That 3 you are storing into x. Now x value will be 3. Go back, display x value 3. Come down, now x plus 1. That means 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is stored into x. So x value is 4. Go back and display 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 you store into x. So x value is 5. Go back and display 5. Like this, I am supposed to repeat these two statements. That means I have to execute these two statements repeatedly inside a loop. So what I have to do is, I have to put these two statements inside a loop. And I want to write a while loop. So while, and here I am supposed to write a condition. Then do. Do means execute. That means what? As long as this condition is true, execute these two statements. That is the meaning of that. And then you can come out of this algorithm. But the next question is, how can I write the condition? This is the next question here. So please observe, if you want to write the condition, see, we are interested to write the condition properly. So how can I write the condition? Here, already starting x value is 1 you have taken already. So starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, you want to go up to 10. So starting 1 is already taken. Now we have to write the condition to tell where to stop. Where to stop means up to 10 I want. So after 10 I don't want to display the numbers. So I have to stop at 10. You have to write the condition for this last number where you want to stop. So here you are displaying x values. So I can say x value can be less than 10. This is one condition. X value will be equal to 10 and x value can be greater than 10. These three possibilities are there. When you are thinking about this condition, three possibilities are there. Now, whatever you want you take. Whatever you want you take. For example, x value less than 10. Do you want to display that x or not? Yes, I want to display. If x value is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, these are all less than 10 only. So if x value less than 10, I want to display that x value. If x value is equal to 10, do you want to display that x or not? Yes, I want to display. If x is 10 also, I want to display. Why? Because I am writing algorithm to display the numbers from 1 to 10, including 10 I want to display. But if x value greater than 10, do you want to display? That means if x value is 11, 12, 13, you want to display that? No, I don't want. I want to display up to 10 only. So what we need in our condition is these two we want. So x value less than or equal to 10. This I have to write in the condition. So as long as x value less than or equal to 10. Please observe x less than 10, x is equal to 10. I am combining that. So this is called x less than or equal to 10. So this is a condition I have to write here in the place of the condition. So here in the place of the condition, I have to write this part. That is x less than or equal to 10. So as long as x value less than 10 or equal to 10, execute these two statements. Do means execute these two statements. Once x value greater than 10, that means x value 11, 12, 13, you don't want, then this while loop is broken. That means step number 3 is terminated and you will come to the step number 4. That is your algorithm is ending here. So this is the correct algorithm to display numbers from 1 to 10 using while loop. Now let me convert the steps of this algorithm into a Python program. I am opening Python IDLE. This is called Integrated Development Environment, where we can type the program, run the program, debug the program and see the result, everything. Add a file, new file. Here you can type your program to generate numbers from 1 to 10. So I want to generate 1, 2, 3, 4 repeatedly. I want to generate numbers up to 10. Now here in the second step we are having x is equal to 1. So you have to take a variable x and store 1 into the variable. So this is a starting number I want to generate. As long as, that means while as long as x value less than or equal to 10 colon. As long as x value less than or equal to 10, continue this while loop. That means if x value less than 10, I want it. If x value is equal to 10, I want to display that. But if x value greater than 10, I don't want it. So I have to write what I want in the condition. That means x less than or equal to 10 colon. That means after the condition we have to write colon in Python. Then you have to display this x value. Then after that increment this x value by 1. I am writing x is equal to x plus 1. Another way of incrementing x value in Python is you can write like this also, x plus is equal to 1. Like this also you can write. This is same as this one. So next fourth step is stop. That means this is my program. My program is over. Now file, save. I am saving this in a E drive by the name demo.py. Python files. Save as type is Python files, means it will save it as demo.py in a E drive. Save. Then a run module. You will see the numbers displayed from 1 to 10. And suppose I am writing a print statement like this. Please remember, this print statement is considered as a part of this while loop. Why? Because we have left here 4 spaces. All the statements in the body of the while loop should start with 4 spaces before them. So now this print statement is also inside this while loop. So it will display x value 1, then it will display end also, then it will display 2 end, 3 end, like that it will display. Observe the output now. Run module, it will display 1 below that end, 2 below that end, 3 below that end, like this up to 10. So end, print end, that is part of while body because of these 4 spaces. Suppose I am writing like this, print end. Now this print statement is at the same level of while loop. So this print is a separate statement. It is outside the while. After executing this total while loop, after displaying numbers up to 10, then it will come out and it will display end. That means now what happens? Now you will see end only once. At the end of 1 to 10, after those numbers, it will display end. Run module, observe this 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10, and below that you will see end only once. Why? Because this print end is outside the while loop. After executing this while loop from 1 to 10, and at the end, last statement, it will display end. That means as a last statement, it has executed this print statement. So this is how you have to write a while loop in Python.